guys, I am back with a what's in my bag video. This time a special what's in my Disney World day bag edition, I guess. I've gotten lots of questions about this bag. What is wrong with me? I cannot speak today. We were recently in Disney World. It feels like it was a dream. It was that kind of trip. Like, it was just a few weeks ago, but it just feels like a dream kind of memory. Do you guys know what I mean? Anyway, and I vlogged. I will link my vlogs for you below, and I'll throw them up in a card here or there if you want to see them. And in one of the vlogs, I showed this bag, and I said I'd give you guys a look at it, how I packed it for our days at the parks and just milling around. If you guys wanted to see, and lots of you guys wanted to see, so I thought I would show you. First of all, about this bag, this is the Dawson, no, let me start over. This is the Herschel Supply Company Dawson mid-volume backpack. I wasn't planning on buying a bag for the trip. It's not like I had thought about it in advance and thought I need a certain thing or whatever. I just thought out of my collection of things, I'd make something work. I knew I was gonna be able to pack a lot in our stroller. And I did film on a stroller tour. I haven't looked at that footage. I'm not sure how it turned out because it was very noisy where we filmed it. If it's not good, I will refilm that for you guys for a later time. But I did pack my stroller to the gills with things too. But you can't take your stroller everywhere with you at Disney World. You have to park your strollers here and there places, and which is fine, and that worked out great for us. But I wanted to have stuff on hand for the times that we didn't have our stroller with us. And I also wanted it to be a bag that I didn't have to unpack and repack every time we went to dinner or whatever. I just wanted it to be the same all the time with the same stuff. Didn't need anything different depending on what we did. And I wanted something light and something that I was used to. So I'm used to carrying a backpack. I did a whole bag on my, like, what I call my diaper purse, which is basically a beautiful leather backpack that's not, you know, designed to be for moms, but it works out great. I mean, in the way that it's like a diaper bag, is not designed with that in mind, but it works out great. I use it every day. I love that bag. I'll pop a link to that. I'll pop a card to that video above, and I'll put a link below. If you guys want to see what I carry on an everyday basis, you'll see a lot of the stuff is the same in this. I didn't really want to bring my leather backpack to the parks. I'm not careful with that bag at all. I throw it around, but it's hot in Disney World. I knew it was gonna rain a lot, and the leather does add some bulk. I just didn't really want to carry that around an amusement park. So I thought I'd just use something else in my collection. I have some other like at least one other backpack that probably could have worked, but it was a little bit bigger than I needed. But I knew I wanted a backpack, and I just happened to be returning something at Nordstrom one day, like a week before we left for our trip, and this caught my eye. I had a gift card for my birthday, and I was like, yes, this, yes. And it actually is practically perfect. The only thing that I'm not extraordinarily fond of is that it has the kind of like a ruche string, drawstring top. That's not my favorite in backpacks. My everyday diaper purse doesn't have that. But it's okay. You know, it works out. I love this lightweight material. It's easy to wipe clean. You might be able to wash it in the machine. I don't actually know, but it's just perfect. It's everything I wanted. It's kind of everything I needed. This retails for 65 bucks, which, you know, is an okay price. I think it could be a little less expensive, but it's pretty well made, and it has all the features I wanted. So I'll just go over them really fast with you. It has a zip pocket in the back, just like I'm used to, except the zip pocket on this backpack is on this side, whereas on my regular everyday backpack is on the other side, which I find is much easier to get into when you're just wearing your bag as a right-handed person. So I didn't actually use this to like put my wallet or phone in. I don't tend to carry my wallet around at Disney World. I do when we go to dinner, but that's another story. I didn't actually bring my wallet, but I'll show you where I put it. It's got these two magnetic closure buckle style pockets in the front, and then the big compartment with the drawstring top. So I'm gonna pull everything out and show you what I packed. Also, I have a little, my husband gave me a really generous Etsy gift card for, well, not gift card, kind of like allowance. He didn't actually buy me a gift card, but for my birthday, he said, go crazy, have fun. And I bought all the things. And this is one of them. This is a little charm that I bought from Heavy Metal Studio, who does a lot of Disney inspired stuff. And it's a little kind of name badge. Kind of looks like the cast members' name badges. And this is my name. It's got little charms in it. Just for a little Disney bling. Couldn't help myself. So first of all, in the back pocket, which like I said is the one I use the least frequently, and actually this bag is lined in this beautiful red striped fabric, which is nice if you're like a Mickey Minnie fan. You know, black and red and white. Anyway, I have Charlotte's autograph book, another Etsy find. I don't know the shop name off the top of my head, but I'll link it below. This is great. It's so lightweight and thin, but it's got beautiful pages. They're like really hardcore. It's not even paper. It's almost like, I don't know what to call it. And this little pen we bought there, which, used to light up, but I think the battery's probably died. Oh, it does. You just can't see it. It lights up. The lights are making it, you not see it. But Charlotte really liked playing with this. So that ended up being like a nice little souvenir kind of thing. And then it's got, I don't even know what kind of paper this is. You can see we got Mickey Mouse's signature. We've got Pooh and Piglet. We had character breakfast. Cinderella, we went to Cinderella's table. Rapunzel, Princess Aurora, Ariel, Princess Jasmine. And then we had a breakfast at the yacht club. So we have Goofy and Donald Duck and Minnie Mouse. And that's what we got for our signatures. You know, Charlotte doesn't care about that stuff right now, but this is something she can play with, and when she's a little older and she kind of knows what's going on, I can show her this and talked about how we went and got the signatures, and maybe it'll help her like be a little bit excited about that, like for our next trip and stuff. But anyway, I kept that in the side there because it was just easier than keeping it in the stroller. I had it in the stroller to begin with, and then I just kept on forgetting it whenever we were seeing the characters, so I just kept it in my bag, so I always have it with me. Then in the front, one of the front pockets, I kept my vlogging camera. I use the Canon G7X. Had this for years. It's great. It's a great easy access pocket for me to have without having to like hold it on my person. And then in this pocket, I kept wipes, and I only have these in here right now. These are the wet ones, antibacterial hand wipes. This is just kind of to wipe things down. But I also had a travel package of the boogie wipes for to clean up Charlotte's nose. If she had like a runny nose or drippy nose, they're great. I love those, but I'm all out of those, so I don't have a little travel pack to show you, but I'll link them below. I think you can get them at Toys R Us. Then, in the main compartment is where I stored most of the stuff. So again, drawstring, closure. It doesn't open up that wide, but it worked out fine for me. This back zip pocket is the only built-in organization feature of the interior main compartment here. And I just popped my wallet in there when we were going out to dinner, but I don't take my wallet to the parks with me because I use my Magic Band for access. And if I need money or anything, sometimes I slip a little cash in just on the safe side. But we were traveling with our family. There was a lot of us there, so I didn't really worry about that stuff. I didn't bring any. I didn't feel like I needed cash, like in case we got separated or something, because we weren't separated. So I don't know if you can kind of see how I packed it. Of course, I love my pouches. You guys know that. And like I said, you'll see a lot of this is like my regular bag, my everyday purse. So I have one of these Indestructibles books, which is great if you need some baby entertainment. Water wipes. I like to use these to clean up Charlotte's face and hands. We use Honest Company wipes for her like diapering needs for the most part, except for on the go. On the go, I use water wipes. So these are great for that. And I always have a pack of these in addition to what I keep in my diaper changing pads gear. And I use a lot of these little Bumpkins Disney. I use these in my everyday purse as well. These are just, I think they're like designed to put food in, but I like to use them as just regular pouches because they're really lightweight. But they're very sturdy and they're machine washed and dryable, which is great. So I have a lot of them. You'll see I kind of separate and organize things based on kind of category. So one of these little snack size ones, I have a bib, another Disney Pumpkins thing, and one of these disposable placemats. I don't use these a lot. I actually, if you saw my packing video, I actually keep Charlotte's like full plate placemat thing. I kept that in our stroller because that's what I prefer for her to eat off of. It's easier. I know it's like a little bit bulky to carry around, but this is just in a pinch if I don't have that, and I always have that with me in my regular purse as well. I'll just go through the pouches for you guys. I have another one, kind of like regular size, like a sandwich size pack, I guess, with toys. Again, in case of needing distraction. I only really reached into this for dinner. So I had this set of little finger puppets, like Mickey Mouse and Friends finger puppets that I had bought, I think on Amazon. Most of the things I buy are on Amazon these days, but they're really cute. And I mostly pulled this, I really only pulled this stuff out at dinner when we were like waiting for food and stuff, because at the parks, Charlotte didn't need any distractions. There was a lot to look at and see. And she still likes her teething ring every once in a while. This is one of those ones by Newbie, because she still is teething, so it's nice for her to chew on. So I just have that. Oops, again, something that I tend to carry around with me, something like this, a little, like the pouch of this size, but I kind of have different toys depending on what she's into. And again, it's just really in case I need some tricks up my sleeve. Another pouch that I use just for me, so this is stuff that I took out of my walking pharmacy. I have my favorite little Toddy Gear device cleaner. This is like a device microfiber cloth, and it unfolds so you can clean your phone and whatever. Hair clip, of course, always have that. Little pop-up brush and a hair tie somewhere in there. My favorite lip balm, which is by Smith's. It's the Minted Rose Lip Balm. That's the one I always carry around with me. A little thing of like floss picks. Comes in handy. Little thing of nuts, emergency snack for Mama. I had snacks, a lot of snacks for Charlotte, but I kept those in my stroller saddle bag. A charger for my phone, like an external charger. This is by Sonic's. Always handy to have. And Kleenex, of course, another handy thing to have. And then I do have like a couple of feminine supplies in there just in case. So that was what was in there for me. And then one other bag that I just wanted to keep separate of kind of liquidy things that were more for Charlotte, if I needed to grab in a pinch. Aquaphor, I don't use this every day, but it's good to have for little things you might need. A little sunscreen stick for Charlotte, baby friendly mineral sunscreen. A little stain remover. This is Organic Formula Sun and Earth on the Spot instant stain remover. And hand sanitizer spray from the Honest Company. And keeping these things in this extra little bag instead of like putting them into my kind of bigger bag of my stuff just made it easier to grab it, because I tended to reach for this more than my own personal things. And the only other thing floating in there aside from my changing pad is this little travel towel that I always travel with, or have at least for the past few years. And this is by REI. It unfolds to be this. This just comes in handy. I don't actually use this very often, but it's one of those peace of mind things I like to carry with me. It's just nice to have your own towel sometimes. You never know. It's good for cleanups, it's good for wipe ups, it's good for lots of things, and easy to wash. Again, you just pop that in the washer or dryer. And the last thing in my bag, and it's totally empty, is my changing pad. And this is by J.J. Cole. It's the diaper changing sponge. I love this. One of my most recommended baby things for mamas on the go, because it's a really nice big changing pad. It's much longer than a lot of the other ones I saw that were like kind of designed like this. There's virtually no padding, but it is much better than putting your baby bear on those, what I want to say, the, like public room changing stations. They're just, I don't know, kind of grosses me out a little bit. It's just a personal thing, I guess, but I like having a separate thing for her, and it has this built-in thing to hold all of your diapering needs. So I usually have like 3 or 4 diapers in there. I only have 2 right now. That's sort of what I carry around with me usually. I have a whole stash in my car, but again, at Disney World, I had a backup pack of a backup pack of diapers in my stroller. And then I have her wipes. again, the wet wipes. I like them for travel. I like the Honest Company wipes a lot for diapering. They're my favorite diapering wipes right now, but the travel packs, I find like the wipes don't come out of there great. They like get all bunchy and then it kind of ruins the whole thing and you end up pulling out more than you need. The water wipe travel packs are the best. They come out one at a time and they're great. And I also like using those like for her face and hands and stuff too, like I said. Anyway, this was a long video for just talking about this bag, but I'm really happy that I found this bag. It was a great way to spend my birthday gift card. Thank you to my sister-in-law and brother-in-law who gave that to me because I love this bag and I will be using this for travel and day trips for sure. It's slightly bigger than my purse. It's about the same size. It's maybe like a hair bigger. So I feel like I could have fit a lot more in there. And I like the accessibility of the pockets on the outside too. And that it's just so easy to clean and wipe down and stuff. I think this would be a great travel bag too. You know, even when I'm out of like the diapering stage, when I'm in just the like full on like, you know, bringing stuff for my kids, filling it up with snacks and things like that, and toys and coloring stuff and all that jazz. We're not quite there yet, but you know what I mean. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and have enjoyed my other Disney content. I may have another couple of videos for you. I'm not sure. Like I said, I have to check that footage about the stroller. And I haven't quite decided if I'm doing my traveling to Disney World tips with a 1-year-old, like if that's gonna be a video or a blog post. I haven't quite decided yet, but you guys will know because I will put that up soon, hopefully, whichever way that ends up being. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching and take care. Bye, you guys.